Welcome back to From the Bench. Everybody's always there. And today we're back with another opening. This time it's going to be 2021-2022 Series 2 Hockey Hobby. You guys have seen me open a bunch of this. But anyways, decided we're going to open that up today. And I also want to just announce this Saturday was supposed to be, so tomorrow, the 24th. If you're watching this video, there's supposed to be a card show in Halifax. If you're in the area, you probably know why, though. There's a big storm coming in. So they actually had to cancel the show. So I'm not going to be there. The show itself has been canceled. Do not try to go down to the Halifax Forum for a card show because there's going to be nobody there. Yeah, pretty much that's about it. I just wanted to have like an actual announcement on here. Anyways, we'll get into this. Once again, I've opened a ton of this. Probably going to open a ton more still. It is what it is. I enjoy it. The rookie class is really good. I don't really have any, like, it's just a lot of guys. You got Sider, Raymond, McTavish, Eklund, Lundell. Just once again, go through the list. There's a ton of guys in here that we can go with. So here we go. Here's the box. Once again, as always lately, I find a lot of the all the packs been messed up. Quality control is a little better for this stuff, but still not that great. Shout out to one of the followers of the channel who was showing me that like his gem rate was like super low for a lot of the Series 1, Series 2 stuff. Like it was almost like 50%. So just if you're gonna decide to submit anything for grading, just be picky with it, right? There's things on the channel to kind of go over if you guys want to look at more stuff, but you can get some stuff like a centering tool. Once again, see how centered the cards are. Really check the edges, the surface for like print lines, corners. You know, some people just think, okay, the corners are good or whatever. Really just look over your cards. So here we go. Starting it off, Ryan O'Reilly, Paul Stastny, signed a new contract, Hayden Fleury, and he's going to be out for the year, Robin Lehner. So just announced that he's going to be done for the year before it even starts. So Duchesne, Ekblad, Burakovsky, and Johan Larsson. So not really what you want to see, unfortunately. I don't know what Vegas is going to do. They announced T's out. Nolan Patrick's out for the year already. Like, there's a ton of guys for them that just aren't going to be playing. So I don't know if they're like kind of tanking. Why are all... Okay, so this is upside down too. Sam Steele, Dante Fabro, Owen Tippett, and for the Islanders, Josh Bailey. So that's probably, is that a suit variation? Might be a suit variation. I don't know if it might be a little bit different. I know a couple years ago they had a suit variation for the canvas card. They just had a suit variation for the regular cards. So I don't know. Maybe that might be a little bit of a short print. I'm sure one of you guys will let me know in the comments. Bertuzzi, Maroon, and Malkin. So if you guys haven't yet, also check out my latest video with the PSA reveal. Bunch of hockey. These are just some of the hits. I did very well. So we have the Austin Matthews rookie from Opeachy. It's a retro. Then we have the Mason McTavish that I got a 10 out of, and then the Bowen Byram that I got a 10 out of. So here we go. Marino, Tom Wilson, PK, now officially retired. It's weird, like three big guys all retired in the same, three guys. Yandel, former Moncton Wildcat, Keith Yandel, Zdeno Chara, and PK Subban all retired at the same time. So here we go. First one. It's for the Coyotes. That's not good. We got Jan Jenik, my guy, Jan Jenik. My first and only ever high gloss was Jan Jenik, so I'll have a thing with him for the rest of the time. And I'm assuming this is a short print also. Mitch Marner wearing a mask. So I'm assuming that's some kind of short print insert something. Backdrop, just a Marner. We'll put that, I'll sleeve that up real quick. That's too big of a top loader. He's a Maple Leaf. It's a short print. Somebody will probably pay money for it. So Off to the next one. This has been a weird box to start. Upside down cards, everything else. So let's see what else we can get. But yeah, no, check out that PSA video. A bunch of football and hockey in it. There's a Marvel one before that too. You can check that out too if you want to watch a grown man cry. Jonathan Taves, Ryan Strome, Robbie Fabry, Ryan McDonough, and a Tanner Lessison. I think that's how you say his name. And a couple other base cards. So yeah, lots of stuff on the channel. Other ones of these. Anything you want to check. If you like hockey openings or just anything to do with the hobby, I'll be doing stuff. I was excited though, because I was going to set up for the show this weekend. I was super excited for that. I was going to have more like a card show vlog again. Was excited for that. Was excited to see a lot of you guys that were going to be there. Excited to sell some stuff. Now I'll be selling a lot of stuff apparently on Instagram. I don't know, put some stuff on the story if you guys want to check that out over the next couple of days. Or if you see anything or just want to message me on Instagram and be like, hey, do you have any Mason McTavish? Do you have any Bowen Byram? If you like football, you get lots of football, just name a player. Always just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can and kind of try to work out a deal. There you go. Former Moncton Wildcat, also Halifax Smith said. Benoit Olivier Grou. There you go, in the honor roll. Connor Sheary, Sharon Govich, Quinn Hughes, and a Connor Brown. So I'm gearing up right now for another PSA submission. Gonna do the $22 one. Once again, had pretty good luck with the $18 one, so that's bugging me. It's been bugging me since I started this whole video. But so gonna get on to the next one too. Mike Riley, Travis Hamonic, Anthony Mantha. Why are all these hits upside down? Matthew Phillips, Matt Nieto, Granlund, and Gergensen. Just a weird box. I like weird boxes as long as they have hits. But so far, this is a weird box. Everything's upside down. Hits are upside down. Not typically the case. Highmore, Matt Murray, now a Toronto Maple Leafs, Joe Pavelski, and a Mort Seider in the blue. That's a pretty decent hit. We'll sleeve that up also. Kind of some wear there. Waiting on that corner. The edges are not the greatest. This is not going in that grading pile. But I'll be okay if that means that we're going to get another Seider. I say it all the times, but like a lot of times in these boxes, I find sometimes the hits you get, like the marquee rookies, the whatever, all the other inserts, I find a lot of times that, maybe it's just me, but I find a lot of times that kind of leads to either the same player getting pulled, for a young gun, or that same team young gun getting pulled. So lots of different stuff, lots of different opportunities out there with this. Maybe we'll see if that's still the case. Brady Tkachuk, I saw a picture today of his old man, and you forget how much like they look alike. Like you just see Big Walt now, and he's big and not in the same kind of shape as he used to be. There we go, Jake Neighbors. But yeah, it was funny how similar he looks to Brady and Matthew Tkachuk, his sons, because it's just wild. Jake Neighbors is a guy that I think is actually going to be pretty good too. I was looking for a couple of his for this new submission at one of my local card shops. Couldn't find any that were like in good enough shape that I would want to submit them. I'm pretty picky with that kind of stuff. So Sorokin, Texier, Niederreiter, and Alex Newhook for the Colorado Avalanche. He's going to hopefully have a good year. He's got to step up with Kadri, no longer there. Tanev, Velarde, and Rudolph Balcers. So that's the thing. Also, I guess I should talk about it. The Nathan McKinnon contract. I understand the guy went on forever and ever and ever and said, look, you got to take less. Everyone takes less. Sid's done it, blah, blah, blah. And I agree. It's kind of weird for him to say that for so long and then, come out and sign. There we go, Jake Gensel. Is that like 4? Okay, 4 cards. That's weird. What a weird box so far. you gotta take less, and that's how, everyone takes less and it's good. So, the whole Sid thing, I understand it. The only thing I'll say is he was at a discount forever at $6 million. Now that was because he wasn't that great when he signed it, right? He had a kind of a mediocre career at that point before he kind of hit that next level. But he's got another year on this contract at $6 million. And then once he signs, like, the cap's just going to keep on going up. Like a $12.6 million contract in like 3 years or 4 years is probably gonna be the same as like a $10 million contract now. And even like McDavid signed his $12.5 million contract back in 2017. And then Matthew signed his, huge $11.5 million contract back in 2019. It's a long time ago, before the 2019 season. So that's a long time ago. That's, it's going to go up. The cap's going up. ESPN, all this other money. So, anyways, here we go. Next one up, Yokiharu, Dustin Brown. And our next young gun is for the Panthers, Lundell. There we go. That's a good one. Antoine Lundell. Anton? I said Antoine. It's Anton. Lundell. Just looking at it. Might be able to clean up that edge a little bit. Just some of the edges. It's actually not too bad. It's this side. It's kind of a little bit flaky. But sometimes with that, what I do is use the just like a roll of tape, like the painter's tape they use to like put cards in like top loaders and stuff, and like before you mail them out. So I just take the painter's tape, kind of just wrap around, like make a little circle around two fingers, and just kind of go around the edge of the card. And sometimes it'll just like pick up the loose little flakes. I know everyone has an issue with like trimming and all this other stuff now. Like, it's not trimming. I'm not doing anything to the card. I'm literally just trying to get some of the upper deck flakes off it. I don't understand people. I understand don't trim your cards. Don't like modify them. I understand that. Like if you're going to grade them, but there's no issues with like cleaning your cards. Like I don't see an issue with that. Cleaning your cards when the quality control from all these companies, Panini, Upper Deck, whoever, is so terrible nowadays. Scandella, former Monkey Wildcat, Ivan Barbashev, Jonas Brodin, and Niels Lundqvist, who just got traded over to Dallas Stars for like a first and a fourth. I don't understand it. It's kind of weird to me. Like, why is he a first and a fourth? Like, is he supposed to be that good? Like, I don't know. Are the Dallas Stars going to be good this year? I don't really think they're going to be great. They're probably going to be middle of the pack. If they're middle of the pack, then it's around the 15th to 18th pick probably. I don't know. That's a big number to give up. Christian Fisher, Philip Hedel, and what is behind here? Oh, it's a Blue Dazzler. Tink. Kalen Addison. Saw a guy asking like $750 for the Dazzler set for Cole Caulfield. He had all the colors, the purple, the red, all like, again, some of them are harder pulls, but he had $750 for all of them. Yeah, he was in the Facebook group, was just getting absolutely roasted. Like, just look for 2 seconds on prices. Like, there's lots of places, people, like 130point.com. I use Card Ladder a lot now. They're all in American prices, but you can obviously figure it out. Don't look at what stuff's listed at on eBay. Look at solds. You click down on your app. If you go filter and then scroll down, and then I think you press more, and then it'll do another drop down. Sold/completed. Check that over. That will give you all the prices of what stuff has actually sold for. So, Alexander Romanov, no longer a Montreal Canadian. Rickard Rakell, Casey Middlestat, and a Cole Sillinger for the marquee rookie. So, still waiting on that big hit. Lundell's not a bad one, but You only get 2 of our 6 young guns so far. So, I don't think I'm going to have anything for Football Sunday this week. There's just no football drops around me this week. So, Connor Clifton, checklist, Brandon Sutter, and our next young gun is going to be for the Ducks, Benoit Olivier Grew. So there, once again, this kind of fits into my whole, you hit his insert, you have a good chance of hitting his card. Hit a Benoit Olivier Grew earlier in the high roll. It's a high roll, honor class, whatever that insert is. And then you hit his young gun after, so that's just the way it works. That's I don't know. That's what I found with these boxes. I thought maybe it was all just in my head. Apparently not. Scott Lofton. Oh, we got a black. There we go. Jake Muzzin. Jarrett Anderson Dolan. And then for the Maple Leafs, we go Willie Nylander. Not the craziest player, but obviously a Toronto Maple Leaf. It's a short print being the black canvas. So, hey, it could be worse. Let's leave that up. Black canvas of a Toronto Maple Leaf. If you get a hit of any of the Canadian teams, right? Toronto, Montreal, whoever it may be, you get a hit of those guys, somebody is going to be interested in it. That's just the way it works. So, boom. Upside down, apparently. It's not bad, though. I'll put that up. Keep on wondering how the Leafs are going to do this year. Feel like they might have a better chance. I think I seen something like their 5-on-5 save percentage with Jack Campbell, and obviously Jack Campbell had his like highs and lows last year, but their 5-on-5 last year with him was like bottom 5 in the league or something like that. The 5-on-5 save percentage, not good, obviously. Braden McNabb, Ryan Hartman, and the next one is going to be for the Kings. Quentin Byfield. That's not bad. Quentin Byfield. That's not a bad one. Second overall pick from a draft class that might not look quite as good as it once did. It's actually in pretty good shape too. There we go. Yeah. That's not bad. That might go to the grading pile. I feel like it's probably a little far on the left maybe for centering. That's the only thing I could probably say about it. Sorry, Willie, you lasted long, but you're going off to the bench. So it's crazy. I think it's like hockey, the regular season for hockey is like under a week away before the storm that's canceling the card show. It was supposed to be the opening weekend on Sunday for the Moncton Wildcats. So hockey's back. Like it just feels like it just ended, but it's back. Jesper Fast. French variant. It's upside down again for some reason. Why are these hits upside down? So weird. So we got what? We got 4 of our young guns so far. Not bad. Keep on forgetting to look to see if they're French young guns. Haven't really hit one lately. So Connor Hellebuck, Casey Cizikas, John Leonard. I thought he might do good a couple of years ago. Did not turn out to be that way. At one point he was like playing on the second line. And then next young gun is for the Minnesota Wild. Kalen Addison isn't going to be. Nope. Brandon Duheim. So we go Brandon Duheim. I thought maybe with the Kalen Addison for the Dazzler, I thought maybe we were going to double up. Not the case. That's fine. So far, the Benoit Olivier Grew is the only thing proving my point for that whole conspiracy theory. So, Phil Castle. Oh, there we go. Flower. the Carlson behind him, Sam Gagne, Leonard, and a Kirby Dach. Kirby Dach's like the only young guy like lately, like high pedigree and stuff, that hasn't got a big contract. It's kind of weird. Like everybody else got the big, he just kind of like got the bridge deal. I guess they're kind of trying to tell him like prove it. Austin Matthews, Mikko Rantanen, Andrew Kopp, and Allison Delkovich for the Red Wings. I'm assuming those are probably going to be my 2 big hits for this one. I'd assume. So, once again, make sure you guys haven't yet. Like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments who you're looking to like buy into, invest in, whatever you want to call. I know it's always different stuff here. Everyone calls it something differently, but let me know what young gun, what young player, could be from this draft class, could be for this series, could be from 3 years ago, could be somebody else. If you think Patrick Laine is going to pop off, and you're buying up Patrick Laine cards because you think he's going to be good, let me know. For the Blues, Torrey Krug, Robert Thomas, Olofsson. So we got 1 young gun left to hit. Not a bad box though. Quentin Byfield, Lundell. Lundell's prices have gone down, but he's still a good hit. Got a young guns canvas. Let's go. Here we go. Is it? So it's this way. Series 2, I cannot miss. I can't. Like, what? I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, who makes money ripping boxes other than me with series? Now, once again, we can talk about Eric's luck with SPA and that whole not making money on that. But super clean. Centering looks good on the back. Actually, so don't mess up the corners. Little trick for anybody. You take your penny sleeve. People do it with their finger sometimes. I have this little breaker knife, so I just take it, put it in, cut the corners a little bit. And that way, you don't snag any of the corners. So it just goes in a little easier. Boom. I'm gonna put that into, take that down. I'm gonna put that in a card saver to get graded in like 20 seconds. So I'm just not gonna even bother putting them in top loader. But yeah, so essentially for that little trick, if you guys didn't know, so sometimes when you're gonna put your card in, you're trying to put it in, and you put it in, and I'm catching the corner or something, right? Sometimes they don't go in right, sometimes it's sticky. You catch a corner, whatever it may be, right? You catch a corner going this way, whatever. So you just cut the corners a little bit, and you kind of avoid that. So Phil is looking jacked, by the way. Phil might be in the best shape of his life. Just putting that out there. Like Keith Yandel mentioned on the Spit and Chicklets podcast where he retired, and I'm like, okay, like Yans is off it. Like he's just talking nice about everybody, saying that Phil Kessel looks like he's in the best shape of his life. And then they did someone showed a picture of him. The guy literally is probably the best shape of his life. It's wild. Vinny Trocheck. This should be our last young gun. Jason Spezza. Is this going to be, I think I know who it is. Young gun. I think it's going to be for the Arizona Coyotes. Yep. Ivan Provetov. So there we go. Ivan Provetov. I don't even know anymore, ladies and gentlemen. like, I just keep on buying this stuff as a joke now because it's like, it's treated me so well. And, like, even like, obviously you wouldn't make your money back, but even if the hits were just this, that's still not a bad box, right? Lundell, who's a first round player, probably going to have a, top 6 minutes next year. With everything else, Quentin Byfield, second overall pick in a growing LA team that's, building for the future, could really, show something in the next year or two. That would be a good enough thing, along with the William Nylander black canvas card. Once again, that would be a pretty good, and I get a cider for the blue. So like that right there is like, okay, that's a pretty good box. Not the craziest box of all time, but pretty good. And then you had that. I don't even know anymore. Follow me for more just stupid stuff. I don't know. I don't even know at this point. Probably more series 2, because why not, right? All these guys I do have. I'm only missing a couple guys for my base set for series 2. I think I posted on one of my last videos, but I'm like probably only like 6 or 8 young guns left, and some of them are like cider, maybe Raymond's in there, a couple of guys like that. But once again, it's guys I've had probably sold at some point. I think pretty much that's all of them, except for like maybe one guy. I think everybody's I've pulled at some point, but I've just sold them because it was, once again, sold the cider because he was $200 at one point or whatever the heck he was. But anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, go check out, be on the bottom here, underneath me in a minute, the bottom half of the screen, the latest PSA reveal. Once again, pretty proud of it. Hockey, not gonna lie, don't want to spoil anything for you if you haven't watched it yet. Did really good. Football, so. But hockey, your boy knows what he's doing. So anyways, hopefully everyone enjoyed this. And for Eric from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.